For this reason, God will send upon them a deluding influence, so that they will believe what is false, in order that they all may be judged who did not believe the truth, but took pleasure in wickedness. That's 2 Thessalonians 2:11-13. I've spoken on that before, but I have to keep doing it because there's one more story just about every day about one of the delusions that is overtaking humankind, and it's the transgender agenda. And in this case, there's a professional female boxer and now a coach who is slamming USA Boxing for allowing transgender athletes to compete. And we're talking about in the upcoming Olympics. Her name's Cary. She said, I know it's been going on in a lot of sports, which is not right on any level, but when you're talking about people punching each other in the face, in the body, in the head, I was really surprised. She went on to talk about how when she was a 30-year-old in her prime boxing, she faced a 16-year-old male to prepare to fight. She experienced firsthand the physical and biological differences between males and females. The fact that they're allowing and pushing the transgenders into sports of the gender of their choice should be all the proof you need that it is something that is not seeking out equality, which is what they say they seek everywhere else. It's about pushing something that is not supposed to be normal and forcing it to be normal. There's a lot of reasons that people believe the things that they believe. We've been conditioned to believe a lot of things that aren't true. We've attached our identity to a lot of things that aren't true. But this right here should be all the evidence you need of the delusion that people are under. You cannot choose your sex. You can, but for the world to be forcing those who were born female to compete against those who were born male tells you it goes beyond feelings and choice and what's right and fairness and equality, because you cannot talk about feminism and having equal rights for females and then have the same people saying that males can compete as females. There's no congruency. It doesn't make sense. It just does not. And it's not. My heart goes out to people who struggle with these types of things. We all have struggles. We're all broken. But this isn't about that. This is about understanding how God created us in His image, and that image is being blasphemed, and it's getting worse and worse as we go on. Romans 1:28. And just as they did not see fit to acknowledge God any longer, God gave them over to a depraved mind to do those things which are not proper. The whole world is spiraling into chaos. So many people doing things that are not proper, that are pulling them away from God and further into the deluding influence that is the Antichrist spirit that has taken over this world. The transgender agenda is part of that deluding influence. We've got female athletes who have competed against biological men talking about how unfair this is. Why aren't those voices being given the same platform and the same credence as those who have been brainwashed into believing that it's totally normal to change their sex, to mutilate their bodies and change their sex? Why? Could it be because it's against what God's will is for us? It's the deluding influence. That's all I can say. God bless you. See you tomorrow.